Artificial intelligence is evolving faster than we can name it. First, we had traditional AI, predictive and analytical. Then the world exploded with generative AI, AI that could talk, write, and create. But now we're entering the most significant era yet, the era of agentic AI. Welcome to Topictrick. Today, we're moving beyond just chatting with machines. We're exploring the shift from AI that creates content to AI that executes goals. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how agentic AI differs from generative AI and why this distinction is about to change how every industry on the planet operates. Now, to give you the full picture, here is our roadmap for today. First, we'll set the foundation by defining what AI and generative AI actually are. Then, we'll move into the core of our discussion, understanding agentic AI and performing a side-by-side comparison. Finally, we'll look at the real-world applications, the massive impacts on the workforce, and what the future holds for this technology. Let's dive in. Before we look at the new stuff, we have to understand the core. Artificial intelligence, at its heart, is machine intelligence. It's distinct from the natural intelligence we see in humans or animals. It's about creating systems that can perceive their environment and take actions that maximize their chance of success. Think of AI as the broad umbrella. Under this umbrella, we have different levels of capability, and that's where things get interesting. Now, most of you are likely familiar with the first big wave, generative AI. This is the technology that brought us ChatGPT, Midjourney, and Claude. But let's define exactly what's happening under the hood. Generative AI is a specific type of artificial intelligence designed to, you guessed it, generate new content. How does it work? It uses complex neural networks to recognize patterns in existing data. For example, by reading billions of pages of text, it learns the probability of which word comes next. It doesn't know facts in the human sense. It predicts patterns. This allows it to create an incredible range of outputs, from Shakespearean sonnets and photorealistic images to full musical compositions and lines of code. You've likely heard of the big names, GPT-4o, Gemini, and Stable Diffusion. These are the engines of the generative era. But how does it actually create? It's not just copying and pasting. It uses architectures like transformers to understand context across long sequences. By training on massive data sets, these models can take a prompt, a simple instruction from you, and synthesize a completely original piece of content. It's like a chef who has tasted every dish in the world and can now invent a brand new recipe just by understanding how flavors work together. It's novel, it's creative, but importantly, it's reactive. It only works when you tell it to. This brings us to the next wave, Agentic AI. If generative AI is like an incredibly talented writer, agentic AI is like a highly capable executive. It isn't just about output, it's about outcome. Agentic AI refers to systems capable of autonomous decision-making and goal-oriented actions. Unlike a standard chatbot that waits for your next prompt, an AI agent is given a goal, like book me a flight that fits my calendar and budget, and it goes out, uses tools, scans the web, makes decisions, and actually completes the task. The four pillars of an agent are autonomy, memory, the ability to use tools, and a relentless focus on the goal. To put it simply, agentic AI learns and adapts. While we've defined the broad concept, let's get specific. As we see here on the slide, defining agentic AI is about systems that don't just follow instructions, they follow goals. Traditional AI follows a script. Generative AI follows a prompt, but agentic AI follows a mission. Whether it's a personal assistant managing your logistics or a system overseeing a supply chain, the defining factor is its ability to take independent, goal-driven actions to get the job done. Now let's look at exactly how agentic AI acts. This is where the magic happens. There are four core capabilities that define an agent. First, autonomous decision-making. The agent can set and pursue goals independently without you having to guide every single step. Second, dynamic planning abilities. If a barrier arises, the agent doesn't just stop. It creates and updates action plans in real time to find a workaround. Third, active environment interaction. An agent doesn't just live in a chat box. It engages with digital or physical environments, using tools, accessing databases, or even controlling hardware. And finally, continuous learning. It doesn't stay static. It improves its own performance based on feedback and outcomes, becoming more efficient with every task it completes. To summarize everything we've discussed so far, let's look at the key differences at a glance. Generative AI is your creative engine. It is reactive, meaning it waits for your prompt to produce content. Agentic AI is your autonomous actor. It is proactive, meaning it takes the initiative to execute multi-step processes. One is about what can I create, the other is about what can I accomplish. We are now moving into the final part of our discussion: applications, impacts, and the future. Where is this technology actually being used today? When we look at real-world applications, we see two distinct paths. Generative AI is currently dominating the creative industries. It's revolutionizing writing, art, and content production. Meanwhile, Agentic AI is the backbone of the next generation of automation and robotics. It's what allows a warehouse robot to navigate complex floors autonomously, or a software agent to manage entire data centers without human intervention. These aren't just tools anymore. They are digital workers. The benefits and opportunities here are immense. We're moving from the automation of content creation to the automation of autonomous task execution. This means businesses can achieve a level of efficiency once thought impossible. We're not just saving time on writing an email, we're saving thousands of hours on the entire customer resolution process. It's an opportunity to scale human creativity with machine execution. However, we must navigate the challenges and concerns. With great autonomy comes great responsibility. As the slide points out, we have to consider the ethics and bias inherent in autonomous systems. Transparency is a major hurdle. How do we audit a decision made by an AI in milliseconds? And perhaps most importantly is the difficulty of controlling autonomous actions. We must ensure that as AI becomes more proactive, it remains aligned with human values and safety protocols. So, the future of AI, what's next? The next frontier isn't about choosing between generative or agentic AI, it's about blending them. We're moving toward a world where your creative engine and your autonomous actor work together seamlessly. But as the technology advances, the most critical element remains: human guidance. We'll always be the ones setting the vision and the ethics. The AI handles the how, we provide the why. Let's wrap up with our key takeaways. First, understand the distinct roles of these two technologies. Second, recognize the unique benefits each brings to your workflow. 3, application is key. To lead in the next wave of intelligence, you must apply these tools wisely and with intention. Agentic AI is more than just a trend. It's the next phase of human-computer partnership. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the next wave of intelligence. We hope you enjoyed this comparison of agentic and generative AI. If you found this valuable, please subscribe to Topictrick and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on the AI revolution. What agentic application are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.